Hey everybody, so we're going to be factoring to cancel out what's in the denominator, the bottom part. And we're going to do this by practicing our grouping since we are so awesome at it. So, here we go. Here's our first problem. We see we have a 4-term polynomial up top and a binomial on bottom. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to take this top part and we're going to want to break it down by grouping. So there we go. All I did was rewrite it. And I'm going to draw my line straight down the middle. Alright, so let's focus on the left-hand side. I notice I have a 4, and I don't have a number in front of the x squared, but my math knowledge knows that there's a 1 there. Even though it's not written, it's always a 1. So what is the smallest of the two? 1. So do I really need to write 1? Not really. So let's focus on our exponents, our x to the powers. I have x to the third, which is 1, 2, 3. And I have an x squared, so that's 1, 2. So the smallest is 2, so I know I can pull that out. So I'm going to write x squared, and those are now gone. And I'm going to divide each one of those by x squared, each term. And what I'm left with is going to be what goes inside the parentheses. So 4 is just, well, 4. X to the third divided by x squared. Remember, we're subtracting those. So that's an x, because there was 1 x left. Plus, well, that's all gone, so it's just 1. Alright, we're going to do the same thing to the right-hand side. Now notice, on the right-hand side, we don't have an x with the 2. So I can't pull out an x, but I do know that my smallest number, the 2, can definitely go into 8 evenly. So that's what I'm going to want to pull out. So I'm going to put plus 2 and draw my parentheses. And if I divide both sides by 2, let's see, 8 divided by 2, 4. Don't forget about our x. Plus comes down. 2 divided by 2 is 1. So now let's check this. Are the two parentheses the same? Yes. So I can write that once for my final answer. 4x plus 1. And my 2 that were left is going to build my other set of parentheses. That's x squared plus 2. Perfect. So now we're going to take what we now have and replace what's on top. We are replacing the polynomial with its factored form because we just factored it out. So when we do this, we'll have x squared plus 2 and the 4x plus 1 on top, with the bottom still being 4x plus 1. And the reason we do that is because, well, let's take a second and look at it. Is there anything that, might go away? Boom, the 4x plus 1. So there you go. And what are you left with? X squared plus 2. Alright, here's our next example. So again, I'm going to take the top one and I'm going to rewrite that. And I'm going to draw my line right down the middle. And what is the smallest term on the left? It's a 6. And can 6 go into 16 evenly? No, it cannot. So way at the bottom down here, I'm going to make my little factor tree. So I have 1 and 6, 2 and 3, and I'm pretty much done. If I do 16, 1 and 16, 2 and 8, 3 doesn't work, but 4 and 4 does. So I'm looking for my GCF. What is the greatest common term? And the biggest term that I see is a 2. So I'm going to pull that 2 out of the parentheses. And the smallest exponent is x squared. So I'm going to divide each of those by 2x squared. So 2 goes into 6 times. Well, it's that leftover number, 3x, plus 2 goes into 16 times, an 8, with the x squares going away. Now, on the right-hand side, I notice that I have a negative, so that's what I'm going to need to pull out first. And can 15 go into 40 evenly? No. So I'm going to make my little T-chart again. So my T-chart will now have a 15 and a 40. So 1 and 15, 2 doesn't work. 3 and 5 does though. Let's go to the 40. 1 and 40, 2 and 20, 3 doesn't work. 4 and 10, 5 does work. 5 and 8, 6 doesn't, 7 doesn't, so we're good. So the greatest number now is going to be that 5. So I'm going to pull out a 5. And I'm not going to pull out an X because the number 40 does not have an X. So this is going to give me a positive 3x plus 8, which is exactly what my other parentheses does have. So I'm going to erase this work at the bottom. All right, now that we have room, we can write our final answer. We write 2 minus 5. And I totally forgot to write something with that 2, so hopefully you caught that. 3x plus 8. And so let's go back to see what I forgot. When we divide it over here, we divide it by 2x squared. I only wrote 2, but it should be x squared. So this should be 2x squared. So let's go off to our left-hand side, the original problem. We're going to rewrite the factored form up top. So 2x squared minus 5, 3x plus 8, divided by 3x plus 8 at the bottom. And after I factored everything's in factored form. What would cancel out? What am I left with? Alright, I think you're ready for this last example. If not, push pause, rewatch, ask questions. Alright, here we go. Notice we now have x's and y's. The same thing holds true though, okay? So don't let that throw you off. So let's rewrite it. And I'm going to scooch this over just a little bit. That way we have more room. Here we go. Rewriting that, we're going to have 5xy plus 25x with my line. A 3y to the third plus a 15. Let's scoot that over just a little bit more. 15y squared. On the left, I can definitely pull out that 5, and both of them have an x, both terms. So I'm going to divide those by 5x. My x's are gone, my 5's are gone. That leaves me with a y plus 5. Okay, 3 can go into both of those numbers, so I can pull out a 3. I'm going to put that outside my parentheses, and I notice my smallest exponent is a y squared. So I can do that, making that go away on the right. So 3 divided by 3 is 1, leaves me with a 1y, or y to the first power, plus 3 goes into 15 5 times. Alright, so are my two parentheses the same? Yes. Rewrite it. 5x plus 3y squared. And then you have that y plus 5. Rewrite that in place of the polynomial in standard form. So 5x plus 3y squared. And then the other one is y plus 5 over x plus 5. So now the question is, can I cancel anything out? No, I cannot. So I just wanted to throw this in here just to kind of show you, hey, not every time you're going to be able to cancel stuff out. It is a possibility. Alright, so you're in charge of doing the other 3 problems.